Good morning, everyone. I'm Billy Moody, and welcome to the very first video of 2020. And boy, we have a very, very incredible year ahead of you guys. And you guys are going to join me for a great year of videos, montages, and hopefully a whole lot of fun. And it'll all start out today or tomorrow with a brand new gameplay that you guys have never seen on my channel. And that gameplay will lead up to my upcoming trip to Walt Disney World the week of Martin Luther King Day. And I can tell you right now that gameplay will be a Disney trivia game that some of you guys have never heard of. It's called The D Show. Now here's the thing. If you're a fan of Disney and you like trivia, I suggest you get the D Show for the PC. It's an incredible game. I'm getting in the mail today, so you guys will see an unboxing video on that coming up in a few hours. And it's a game you guys do not want to miss. And it will be seen either today or tomorrow morning, right here on my channel. So this is definitely a game you do not want to miss. Plus, my coming up this spring, my former YouTube subscriber and my former co-host of Fridays Lou J62895, Lou Jeppers, is going to be coming. He and his mother Karen are coming to Gainesville again for the 2020 Florida University of Florida spring football game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys can join us from the swamp, and it's going to be one incredible day. And there's going to be a lot of holiday specials to here on out. And most importantly, I've got birthday specials to do. I got one for my friend Stuart McFerrin, who's going to be turning 22 this year. And I have my buddy Lou Javers will be turning 25 this year. I'll be turning 26. And my buddy Brandon Plumley, he'll be 31 this year, so I'm very happy about that. And my buddy, and I also want to give a special birthday shout out to my good friend, my very own Chicago native, Rodney1279, Rodney Flippin, who is 41 today. So happy birthday, Rodney. I hope your day is off to a wonderful start. And hopefully your birthday is just as sweet as it is right now. And there will be a birthday special for you coming up later today. So be on the lookout. So I know I have my birthday special for Martin Leota coming up in July. I know I have my 26th birthday extravaganza planned for August 20th, so be on the lookout for that. And also, there will be a special Super Bowl video coming up with a few sports-related games like Mario Super Sluggers, NCAA Football 09, NBA Live 09, NHL Slapshot, you name them. It's going to be a sports-related special dedicated to the Super Bowl. And yes, there will be a special announcement coming up and who's going to be playing in the Super Bowl. And depending on which team you're rooting for in the Super Bowl, I wish you the best of luck. And Super Bowl 54 this year will be at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, which will be home to the College Football Playoff National Championship game next year. And Super Bowl 54 will be this coming February on Fox with Aaron Andrews, Joe Buck, and Troy Aikman on the call. I know those of you are not big fans of Joe Buck, but I do respect your opinion. I know you don't like him, but I do respect your opinion on that. I'm still a big fan of him. I do like Fox Sports. I do love my iconic announcers from ESPN like Brad Musburger, Brad Nessler, who's now with CBS, Dick Vitale, who I met last month, and a lot of other ESPN colleagues, including the guy that does the Gator baseball games on the SEC Network, Mr. Mick Hubert, who's also the voice of the Gators, who will be entering his 32nd year with Gator Nation this coming fall. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. And my good buddy, Jeff Cardozo. So I'm looking forward to seeing them again. And Ned Belmonte, who led the Chicago Cubs to the 2016 World Series. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm looking forward to seeing Mick, Nick, and Jeff at McKinnon Stadium this February, so I'm looking forward to that. So I'll be seeing you guys over there. And also, there is going to be a lot of incredible stuff that I want to tell you guys about. One of them, if there's going to be a huge camping trip from all across the United States, and my mom and I are planning on that coming up in the near future. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be going to the Sony Studios hopefully to see a taping of Wheel of Fortune and hopefully Jeopardy. There's a possibility we may see Dodger Stadium, which is home to in Los Angeles, which is home to two of my favorite players from the softball for the Auburn on-season softball series. Benny No and his son Lumpy, and Dodger films known as our good Dodger fan Bobby Crosby. So Bobby, Benny, I look forward to seeing you, the two of you, Lumpy, Sierra, Onkit, Soup, and the other members of the on-season softball series crew in the near future. So I'm looking forward to that. And I know the softball series is not the same without Coop, and I know it's going to be a really difficult time. So if I do plan on coming to that, there's a possibility that I may tag team up with the guys to see who's going to win one of the games for the odds in the softball series. So there's a possibility I may not, but if I do have a chance, I'll probably try to watch you guys in person. So just see how things are going, and hopefully we can all go to Disneyland together in the near future. All of us, me, the softball crew, and hopefully Lumpy. So, and if we do go to Disneyland, Bobby and Benny, I want to let you know that I'm dedicating this trip. That I will be dedicating this trip to Coop. So I know Coop was such a great guy. I know he had a standing ovation when the captains, including Benny, yelled out, "Bob Bradley Cooper!" And I know he was definitely an inspirational man for all of us. But sadly, last year, 2 years ago, Coop passed away. I know it. I know everyone in the on-season softball crew will miss him dearly. I know this will be the 2-year anniversary of his death, because as you know, Coop passed away in a heart attack, and I know he was a big fan of the on-season softball and off-season softball crew. He did the scoreboard for the great championship game, which Team Bobby walked off to win the whole thing, thanks to Onkit's walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. And I know he was definitely an inspirational guy. So I know Bobby's is in the middle of his Road to the Show series and his Dynasty series and on everything like that. And Bobby, no matter what you do, and no matter how you spend your New Year, I just want to let you know that between you and Benny, the two of you are my favorite members of the softball crew. I love you guys to death, and this shout out's for you. So shout out to Bobby Crosby and Benny No, including his son Lumpy, for all their hard work. You guys are really working your butts off, and I salute you guys. So wherever you may be, I love you guys. This is definitely one of the best shouts I've ever done as far as softball, baseball, or anything. But also to my buddy Zach Campbell, he's definitely one of the greatest baseball, iconic foul ball guys of all time. I know he's going to be doing more stadium videos for you guys in 2020. And he will be going to the 2020 All-Star Game at Dodger Stadium, hopefully. So no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And not sure if I'm going to go to the 2021 All-Star Game in Atlanta at SunTrust Park, since my father passed away back in July of last year. But hey, easy come, easy go. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up in 2020. Hope my future camping trip featuring all the great cities across the United States, like Columbus, Iowa City, hopefully Las Vegas. Hopefully there's not too much partying going on. probably St. Louis. I didn't want to visit Busch Stadium and everything. I know Dodger Stadium is one of them, and I know I'm going to be visiting Texas. I'm not sure if I'm going to be. I would be, as far as Texas, I may be visiting Dallas, San Antonio, Houston, and all the great states in Texas. And as far as Illinois, I may visit Ronnie's hometown, Chicago. Go to a White Sox game, go to a Cubs game or something like that, and a lot of great stuff going on. Iowa City may be one of them, which where my mom got her bachelor's degree at the University of Iowa. So I'm really a big fan of that. And Washington State is definitely a great state to go to see the Mariners play and visit the wonderful, great, iconic site in Seattle. And most importantly, I would definitely want to see the Portland Timbers play in Major League Soccer and everything. But as far as the Los Angeles Strip goes, I know the Staples Center is a great place to be for basketball and see the Kings play. And I know Philadelphia is a great place, but it's nowhere near the West Coast. It's in the East Coast, I should say. I know I want to visit New Orleans, watch the Saints play, visit Baton Rouge and everything. Alabama's a great place. Want to visit Birmingham and want to visit Mobile, Alabama, and go to visit Tuscaloosa, go to Auburn and everything. And then plus, I also have my family reunion up in North Carolina this summer too, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So my entire family is going to be there. There's a lazy river at one of the resorts down they have down there. Not the lazy river that I normally see at Disney World, but the Airbnb I told you about on Christmas Eve has a great water park. It's going to be a great site. It's about 2 to 4 miles away from the Walt Disney World property. And also, I'm going to be taking my Disney gift card with me to see how much I'm going to see. I know it's a $25 Disney gift card, so I'm going to need to figure out how much I'm going to figure out what I'm going to purchase as far as the trip is concerned. But it's going to be great. It's going to be a great new year. I know there's a lot of things planned, and most importantly, the camping trip. I know there's a possibility I may be visiting Denver, Colorado. The Mile High City. I know there's a possibility I may be visiting Boulder and everything, but it's not really official yet. So, what was I going to visit? I know I want to visit North Dakota State, the Bison, see how things are going down there and everything. So it's gonna be a great new year. A lot of things going on, and most importantly, it's gonna be an incredible few days at Disney World. There's some days I have to work, so due to my work shifts, there's a possibility I may not be doing any videos daily because of my work days. But Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, there's a possibility I may do about 2 or 3 videos for you guys during those days. But Monday and Wednesday, I'm gonna be busy with work, probably busy with school and everything. But otherwise, we have a great 2020 plan for you guys. I know it's gonna be a great new year. I know 2020 is 2020, as you know, is just getting started. It's only the second day of the new year as my clock reaches 10:09 a.m. on Thursday, January 2nd, 2020. And it's going to be a great new year, guys. We have a lot of things planned, and hope you guys will join us. So that's going to do it for my first video of 2020. And coming up in the next video, we will be doing an unboxing video for the D Show. So be on the lookout for it. So so you guys have a great rest of your second morning of 2020, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video, which will be the unboxing video for the D Show. So stick around for that, won't you? See you then.